Welcome to Blue Baron Carpet Cleaning Systems here in Lecanto, Florida. Floor care professionals, are you looking for a pressure washer combo carpet cleaning machine? You've come to the right place. And that's really big to say that because so many of these manufacturers have the cheap copper and fin, which disallows you from being able to get that high pressure and to make the money that you deserve to make. Don't shortchange yourself. Get a machine that's not only easy to operate, open concept, has a patented heat exchanger capable of 3,500 pounds pressure rating. And what I wanted to say is most of these manufacturers are trying to put the wool over your eyes, selling a unit that's incapable of high pressure, which gets you out of a lot of potential revenue, but it will only do about 900 to 1,200 tops on the pressure rating because they use that cheap copper. So they try to get away with not only overcharging you for your unit, but they make it incapable of being able to get that high revenue that you're so deserve to make. You guys work hard for your money. Get the best that you can get. Ease of operation, easy to work on the engine, open concept. Kohler engine, 27 horse Kohler, 10,000 service centers worldwide. Best unit ever built, the best engine ever built. We have a 4 MSR blowers. This is a compact 45. Okay, so you can get it in a compact 36. There's other models that are wider on the SE series. But the icon of the Blue Baron series of truck mounts is the Access Point heat exchanger, well known worldwide. We sell to John Donne for the Prochem aftermarkets, and we just take a lot of pride in what we do. We have a 60-gallon tank here that's going with this unit. This is going to McDermott, Ohio, and we just really enjoy what we do. The previous film shows an inline filter box, which is a new attachable, streamlined filter box, which is very safe because it's streamlined and attached to your unit. It's not a canister type inline filter sitting on the ground waiting for a customer to trip on or somebody to get hurt and create high liability for your business and yourself. So you guys deserve to have the best. Don't get into a unit that's incapable of high pressure. They may try to pull the wool over your eyes and give you an overpriced unit that is incapable of pressure washing. So just a word of advice also, we're all belt driven. Stay away from the direct drives. One of those coupler brakes that leaves you high and dry because it's used to drive the vacuum system. This is all belt driven. We got customers that own this particular model that have 5 years on, you can call them, they have 5 years on their belts. Very easy to get in and change a belt. You've got pullbacks and you've got alignment tools. This has a pullback here to give you proper tension. You got a bracket here that gives you proper alignment. The same for your pump, and a push tool bracket that gives you tension for your pump. This whole unit is just unbelievable. It'll give you the pressure that you need, the heat that you need, because it's a patented design. It's non-concentric helical coil, so it's not concentric in layer upon layer. There are a series of coils. Now you can look us up on Google's patent, and our patent number is on our website, Truck Mount Carpet Cleaning Machines, on the heat exchanger page, so you can look up the patent. We were allowed plurality, which meant that we could use more than a plurality meant that we could use 10, 20 coils, but in this case we're using 4 because it's perfectly designed to fit that canister, which is 8-inch pipe, all stainless pipe. Everything's high pressure, so you're going to get the best for your money, easy to get into, aircraft quality. They put this on aircrafts. Look at the heavy casing. You can get variable RPMs on this. Complete control panel, very easy to operate. A tachometer tells you hours and run time, so you can do your maintenance schedule on your machine. We got last step injection. An unloader right here, which will allow you to Adjust your pressure right up here. This whole unit is just beautifully designed. You'll love the results of its heat and suction. We don't diminish inlets, so the inlets come in at 2.5 because a Gardner Denver 4MS has a 2.5 opening. So why are you trying to change it? So when it comes off this tank, we're going to augment this tank. It's fully finished except we just add the fittings, and when they ship it, they go into a box which will protect them, all padded and protected. But at any rate, we come out at 2.5, and 2.5 return line will be on this side. So we make these tanks bi-directional, and that's very important because for the SE series, it's on this side. So, you know, these are marine aluminum, heavy grade. We've got this particular individual has a pump out, which he bought the macerator pump out from Blue Baron factory. We came up with that beautiful design, all stainless fittings. And as you can see, these tanks come in, you know, two different sizes, a 60 and 103. He chose the 60 gallon. It fits his template inside his truck for the wheelbase and for the make and model of his van. But as you can see, you know, we got belt guards, all stainless. This is so easy to work on. What you don't need is high pressure. It's enough that you're out there doing carpet cleaning and floor care jobs, dealing with customers, dealing with the demand of your schedule, and you want to be able to change out a belt without having to order a coupler. Again, those couplers are high fail, and no matter how much some people try to reinvent the wheel, a coupler is a coupler. A lot of stress and strain goes on it when it's right on the crankcase or the crankshaft. The crankshaft takes a heavy load, and when it's torquing, and that unit rubber will come apart. So call any one of my customers, they'll tell you 5 years on these belts, okay? They're heavy-duty cog belts, streamlined, very, very well constructed, very low shed, good gripping power. They'll give you fair warning if you're going to lose a belt. They'll give you fair warning. You don't want to be out in the middle of the night and have a coupler go. Perhaps if you're standing next to the unit, it could put your eye out and, you know, damage your eye. So with these units, I mean, like I said, everything's easy to work on. On this case, the shroud is on the outside, so it's easy to take the shroud off if you had to replace something. But all in all, these motors just run, and run. These engines are just fantastically built, very well constructed and engineered. And we use the 1 7/16 crankshaft. We don't use a 1 1/8, we use a 1 7/16. So we demand quality so that you guys are out there for a long time running these machines, and they're just so easy to operate. All stainless outlet pipes down at the bottom. We have an instructional decal here that tells you the startup and shutdown of your unit with our telephone number. We have a gradient heat control here, thermostat, that will tell the solenoid when to dump the water so you can regulate it, a bypass for regulation and heat to allow the circulation, the inlet for your water, high pressured connection for your pressure hose so you can do your job, and you've got your inlet to your blower for WD-40, indicator lamp that you've got power on the panel, and a red light indicator lamp here, LED, that'll tell you when you're doing a dump, when you're actually doing a thermal dump. So everything is here. You got a rotary switch that controls this outlet so you can connect anything like a pump out or demand pump. Real nicely constructed, real easy to hook up. No alligator clips to your battery. Some hokey little setup like that some of these people have, and they just manufacture units just are not user-friendly. You got your vacuum here, your key switch, a delayed fuse switch here for reset, temperature gauge. Everything is here. You can call us today at 727-505-2989 I'm really excited for what I've done in 18 years for this industry. I love what I do. Look us up online at truckmountstore.com. We have an approved link site with varying lenders that you can choose from and scale your principal payment versus the interest rate. So you got a decision there where you can make without being stuck with any one lender. So look us up online, Truck Mount Store, 24/7, 727-505-2989. My name is Pete in Lecanto, Florida. This is Blue Baron Truck Mount Factory. Thank you.